there is a small announcement that in Salvador Sobral, the performer representing Portugal due to health conditions, cannot be present here today. But he'll surely be for next week for the big rehearsals. And for now, his sister and also the author of this song, Luísa, representing him, so please welcome Luísa Sobral. I guess that's the last name is the same. So good to see you here today. Take a seat, take a mic. We usually ask the first question if it's your first time in Ukraine and how do you like it?
Yes, it is. Well, we arrived yesterday.
Okay.
So, the only thing I did was go to the supermarket.
Okay. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, because I brought my baby and he's very little, so I went to buy diapers.
Okay.
So that was quite an experience.
How's Ukrainian diapers?
I don't know, I haven't tried.
Okay.
I just bought them.
And the baby
I'll let you know.
didn't get any feedback?
No, he didn't tell me anything. So that's all. But in our hotel, it's not in the center. It's a bit further. So we didn't really get a chance to walk around. But we'll do that tomorrow, because tomorrow we have a free day, so we're already thinking to come more to the city center and just do and then we'll have the tour as well.
Sure.
So we'll have plenty of time, I hope, to see everything.
Okay. Well, you're not going back. You're standing here until the final, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I hope the final. For now, the semi-final. Let's see if the final as well.
Okay. So when is your brother coming to join us?
He's coming on the 7th. He'll arrive. He'll do the red carpet event with me, and then he'll stay for.
Lovely.
Till the end.
All right. So then the obvious question is about your song. We not all here speak Portugal. What is it about? What's the lyrics?
Well, the song is about a couple. Is the man singing, and he's in love with his, I guess, ex-girlfriend. But he's in love with her, and she's not in love with him anymore. But he says it's okay. I can stay with you even if you don't love me anymore, because I think my love is so big that I can love for both of us. And it's that, I think, lack of pride that we feel sometimes when we really love someone and we really don't want the relationship to end, and we think that we can love for both and it will be okay.
All right. That's pretty deep. Okay, so before I'll give the floor to the guys, my last question is, how do you like the stage you tested today? How was the rehearsal? Is the stage big enough for you?
Well, we have the small stage,
right.
But I think it's perfect because I really want, me and my brother, we really want the performance to be all about the words and the meaning. And because we have the small stage, it's easier to be closer to him. Not only because it's easier for him not to be so bombarded with light and everything, but because he'll be surrounded by people. So that's what we want the song to be really close to everyone, and so he will be actually physically also very close to everyone, so I think it's perfect.
All right. Okay, so now we open the floor for the questions, and let's start with the gentleman in there.
Yes,
yeah.
hello.
Oi, Luísa. Meu nome é Antônio, eu sou desde Rússia. Sua canção é muito ótima. But my question will be in English because they don't understand Portuguese.
Okay, he said something very nice about the song.
So your song is, I think, is inspired by Brazilian composers of the 20th century. So who of them was your musical teacher? Who of these composers, Brazilian composers?
Well, I think the song is not only inspired by Brazilian composers. I think, when I was studying jazz, I studied jazz, and when I was studying guitar, I studied a lot of Brazilian music, of course, because it's very rich. The harmonies are really rich, like João Gilberto, Tom Jobim. Those are really amazing writers, and the harmonies are rich, and so they're really good to practice on the guitar. So, of course, a lot of that is part of my, musical taste. But I think I'm inspired also by a lot of stuff that is going on now in Portugal, and I think that it's impossible not to be, not to have some of traditional music in you too. I think the concept of song happens in Fado as well, and it's just the concept of song. Also, I listen to a lot of American jazz, like old-time jazz, like Billie Holiday. All those jazz standards are also kind of like this song. It's a song with, I think, a nice melody and harmony, simple, but that supposedly goes straight to the heart. It's not only Brazilian, I think. It's about a song. You know, even Beatles do that, and they're British, so it's about trying to write a song that has a nice melody, nice harmony, and good lyrics. I try to do that. That's all I try to do all the time, actually.
Okay. Yep. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Hi, my name is Farouk from France, from Eurovision magazine. Portugal has very few good results in Eurovision Song Contest in the history. And this year, many people talk about your song, and bookmakers are putting odds on it. It's very high. It could create a surprise for many people. What Salvador and you think about that?
It's a lot of pressure, I think. But I also think that we have a lot of good music in Portugal. People are making really amazing things. And maybe, I don't know, maybe some of the stuff that we have brought to the Eurovision is not showing the good stuff that we are doing in Portugal at the moment. So I would like for us to be placed in a good spot, because I think that like that maybe we would show that what is happening musically now in Portugal is really special, and maybe people would go and look for other stuff, you know. I think maybe we can represent what's going on now musically in Portugal, and I'm really blessed and I'm really glad that we're doing that.
Okay, yep, please pick it up.
Hello, it's JP from Radio International in the Netherlands. Maybe it's a bit of a personal question, but we would like to know, what has Salvador got? Why isn't he coming for the press conferences?
Well, first of all, let me tell you the thing that is curious is that we are a little bit Dutch. Did you know that? Yeah. We have one of our last names, Brankamp, which is because we had these ancestors from the Netherlands. Well, that was just a curiosity. The other thing, well, he has a heart condition. I cannot really go into it because first, I'm not medically, I don't really know how to explain. But anyway, what matters is that he has this heart condition, and so he cannot be away. We didn't really even, we didn't know if he would be able to make it anyway. But the health team that he has told us that he can come, but not for this long, because he needs to be next to his team. So they said it'll be okay for him to go a week, but not more than that. That's why he's not here now. But he will be here for the more important stuff.
Okay, yes, please.
Hi, Alistair from Eurofile. I understand you work with your brother quite regularly on an artistic level. Can you tell us a little about how the cooperation works? How do your talents complement each other? What does he do better? What do you do better? And how the creative process works?
Well, when we are so used to singing together, you know, since we were little, before iPads and all that stuff, that's what we did in the car, because we needed time to go by doing something, you know. So my father, he's a drummer, not professionally, but he plays and he sings well. So we would just sing together. And we ended up, well, I know his voice very well, he knows my voice very well. But I became a composer very early, and my brother didn't. Now he writes, but he didn't write before. So I wrote a song for him. It was on his last album. Sometimes I sing at his concerts. Before the Portuguese for Festival da Canção, the contest where he won. He used to sing in a lot of my concerts because I wanted people to know him and to know his voice. Now he doesn't need to anymore because he's just very famous. But so I used to invite him and he would sing at my concerts too. And I guess it's just very natural. We sing all the time together. I used to write and he used to just sing. Now he's a very good writer, but he didn't really write songs. He used to just write poems, and he would write poetry, he would write short stories. He's really good since he was little. So now he's putting those stories into music as well, so it's great.
Okay, thanks. Any other questions, guys? Would you like to pick up? No? Yes, please go for it.
Luísa, you are writing songs, a beautiful song that you brought to Eurovision. Thanks very much for this one.
Now that you know that I'm Dutch, you're saying nice things.
No. Actually, I'm German. So, but I live
okay.
For which artist would you very much like to write a song for? A huge singing artist.
Usually the artists that I like the most are writers. Not because they're writers, but just because, I don't know, I would love to write a song for Tom Waits, I think. Yeah, I love Tom Waits. So, and I love his deep voice, kind of like mine today. But I really like him, so I think, yeah, Tom Waits.
Yes, Alistair? Yes, please.
Yeah, another question. Have you spoken to Salvador since you've arrived? And if so, what did you tell him about Kiev and about the Eurovision generally?
Well, the only thing, we have a WhatsApp group. So, actually the only things that I sent him were pictures of my son. Because he's the godfather too. And he's obsessed with him, so I think I sent pictures at the hotel, we're staying here, and just pictures of the baby. But also because we didn't get to do much, like I said. But I sent him a picture today of the stage, because I wanted him to see how big the stage is and everything. And I guess now when I go home, I'm going to tell him how everything went, and just tell him some stuff about today and what happened.
All right, so yes, please have a good one.
Hi, hello, I'm Simon from Polish Radio Newsletter. It will be an occasion to ask questions to your brother during his stay in Kiev.
Yes, we'll have a press conference right before final.
What kind of question? Like, what's your favorite food?
No, because actually,
What do you mean?
You wrote a song, but actually questions come to singers.
Of course.
You will surely have opportunity. Before the semi-final, we'll have press conference for every delegation, absolutely, like after rehearsals. So you'll surely have an opportunity to talk to him. Okay, so well, usually we invite artists for the photo stand, but since Salvador is not with us today, you'll have an opportunity to take pictures of him after the press conference. So, but thanks for now. Thank you, Luísa.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. It's all right. It's okay. We're done with meet and greet for today.